Hey folks, I'm Alex Story with Skill Mammoth Digital, and today is day 16 of me building my agency in public, which what that means for you is you get to see me build my agency, grow it, the trial, tribulations, the problems, the wins, and hopefully you can give me tips, I can give you tips, you can learn from my mistakes, we can learn together, grow together, and, build Skill Mammoth to be bigger and better. But enough of me yapping. What is Skill Mammoth? It's a website and SEO agency with a specialization in automation for folks typically in the trades, right? Or professional services. So anyway, every single day I answer these 4 questions. How much money did I make in the last 30 days? What am I doing to get more of it? What am I doing to keep that by fulfilling on the promises I made to my clients? And then what am I doing to fix my business inside? Same 4 questions every single day. So let's get after it. So last 30 days, no movement. It's the weekend. No new sales. $41,640 in the last 30 days. That's totally fine with me. Monday's a good shakeup day, so it's a great day for me to nudge. Tomorrow, I usually get a couple closes on Monday just because I can say, hey, it's a new week. Did you check in on your proposal? Anyway, what am I doing to get more? So yeah, after all the copy work and the roasting with my cold emails in the last couple days, I finally hit go. The cold email is live. I've got 59 inboxes sending. It's a little bit light on the emails per day, just because, I always freak out over deliverability. I probably could send more per account per day, but we're going to send 15 emails per day per account, which is 885 emails per day. And just using some quick rough math, if I can hit my target goals for this campaign, it's technically 4 different campaigns, but you get it. It should yield me 5 clients in August. So I'm excited for that to kick off. This has been the most time I've spent cleaning data. So I know for a fact that all the data is accurate and that the personalization is accurate. And I also spent more time on the copy. So I'm really excited to see how this yields. Plus, I took one of the Maker Zero people that roasted my cold email campaign, their advice, and I'm only going to send 1 email per sequence. So that means more leads are going to go into the pipeline faster, right? So it'll exhaust those leads faster, but I'll also touch more of them. So that should theoretically mean more reply rate because I'm not sending sequences to folks who weren't going to reply in the first place. Anyway, you get it. So hopefully that yields 5 clients in this upcoming month. So what am I doing to keep it? There's still 7 tasks open. I got 1 done today. There's 2 big ones that are nearly across the line. I'm just going to do them tomorrow morning before a meeting I have. Just they're really close to getting to the finish line, but I have to log off for the day. And, what I'm doing strategically wise or strategy wise internally at Skill Mammoth is I'm working on my SaaS, right? So RoofMammoth is, kind of a side hustle of mine. I try not to spend too much time focusing on it just because I don't want to distract from my agency. But long story short, I built RoofMammoth as a tool because I worked with a lot of roofers on the agency side as a lead generation tool and just to instantly measure roofs so people can get instant quotes. And yeah, I upgraded it today. So before, it was ballpark only, right? It used satellite imagery, Google Solar API, and some other stuff just to get, ballpark estimates and measurements. But one piece of feedback I got a lot in the sales calls that I had for RoofMammoth is like, oh yeah, what if I want, insurance ready, detailed, takeoff ready measurements? And I don't quite have that data, like what are like the edges and valleys and whatnot. Like, so now I partnered with a data provider for API access to do that. So yeah, so the whole feature cost me about $200 in Claude credits. So I'm pretty stoked for that. And that should open me up not only to more enterprise accounts, but also any folks that want kind of an all-in-one. Because before RoofMammoth was, hey, this will get you the lead gen, but once you're ready to take it to the next level for like an insurance quote, if it's insurance, or just give a really detailed view for retail, then they had to go to a third party. So anyway, I'm pretty excited for that. And this is part of that cold email campaign too. I can also, just as an aside, one exciting thing that this opens up is I added credit-based buying to my SaaS because before I just included, 500 estimates because it was pretty cheap. I was just using the Google Solar API for that. Now with this other API, I do I am billed quite a bit per takeoff detailed ready measurement. So I moved to a credit model. What that means is for my cold email, I can just be like, hey, you get on a demo with me, I'll load in 10 credits into your account, right? So that gives me, there's something I can give away for free now, which is pretty exciting. It does reduce I'm including 5 credits for free with existing subscribers. So it does reduce my gross margin a little bit, but the gross margin is still pretty heavy. So I'm pretty excited. The only times it might get a little awkward is if they buy a ton, right? If they buy like 1 million credits, I think, most of my margin comes in with the base rate. So like my actual per credit margin is very small because I wanted to be competitive to other measurement people. I'm just yapping here. You guys don't need to know the details of roofing estimates. But anyway, that's what I got going on. So yeah, tomorrow's my wife's birthday. So I'm going to take it light. I'll probably only work a couple hours. Probably do my sales nudges and respond to any, people from this new cold campaign. And then, do those 2 things that I said I was going to do for fulfillment. So I'll probably wake up at 4 tomorrow, get those things done. But I will make a video. Anyway, bye for now, guys.